Last year in January, Ashley joined me in studio to celebrate the 2000th episode of Isidingo. She spoke of her love for playing this character and what she believed Lee brought to us all as we watch this character unfold.
There's something about Isidingo that makes it very special. It's the vibe, it's the people who act in it, and the stories are the daily drama.
Sure. It's a daily drama.
I think he's the most fantastic character because he completely could go any way at any time.
Yes.
And you'd never know. And he doesn't have, and that's why Lee keeps saying, where is your moral high ground? Because he doesn't have one. And it's, as a result, he's so slippery, you can't get to him. And that's what makes him so powerful. He is the complete power. He's like, oh, what?
Yeah, he's just Lee's not such a sweetheart.
How high is Lee's moral high ground? Now, I'm going to pass the question to Parsons.
My question would then be, what moral high ground?
Okay, there's none.
No, she's learned from Daddy and actually perfected her craft.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do think she had a good teacher.
Yeah, you see.
And Daddy is proud.
I mean, I think her values are much more
livable,
serious and livable with. I mean, she's not without conscience.
And for you, Ashley, how much of Lee do you leave behind, and how much do you take with you when you leave?
I've only taken 2 suits ever, and that's it. That's all I took. It's on camera, and I'll return it on Monday.
Okay, wardrobe, the suits are coming back.
I need to just watch, and I'll bring it back.
I'm going to read.
I think it's something that, what's nice is after a couple of years, you start to build up a history, like Zeppo says. So you start to get a life, which is wonderful, with that character. But I think that it's the same for all of us. Once you put on the clothes, once you're there, once you're saying those lines, you become that.
It happens just in passing, just like that.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful thing that it is affecting people, and people are watching, and you get that feedback that there's a value to your work, which is really wonderful, because the feedback is so positive, you know, that you experience. So to have that, and people are able to sometimes deal with stuff that's happening with them in their lives through watching and understanding. Because sometimes in the letters as well, it comes out if there's been a death, or it's a thank you for letting me see that, so that I could know that, first of all, I'm not alone. And secondly, I know I watched how you deal with it, and I suddenly thought maybe I could be a bit more like that, which is very powerful.